Hello, hi there, how are you doing? Valencia. Why are we here? We've been we've been living in London for 2 years prior to this, and the contract was running out, and I was thinking, well, where next to go? What would be the next destination? Brexit was looming, and I'm a European, so there was actually no point really of hanging around. And let's face it, the weather in the Mediterranean is just much better. We lived in Mallorca before, so we knew a little bit about what to expect in Spain. Barcelona was on the list, but Barcelona is just way too big and crowded. So just by making a simple, pros and cons list, somehow Valencia popped up on top. So what were the criteria? Well, a good place to live, a good place to raise the junior. From a professional point of view, I just needed three things. That is an airport, fast internet, and lots of inspiration. And today I'm going to show you a little bit that Valencia does provide. Good morning. There are actually 3, 4, 5 great bakeries right around the corner from where we live. And you have sourdough, you have pan de calabaza, which is really great, and all sorts of niceties. So I have to admit that I actually gave up baking at home like I did in the UK, where it was practically self-defense. Just look at this sky. This is, Dali was a surrealist, but he did actually draw the sky over this part of Spain pretty realistically. About this for surrealistic, it's January and the trees are full of oranges. I'm now in the market of Ruzafa. That is basically my local market hall, and another reason why life is just good here. I should come here more often. Most of the time go to the supermarket for convenience, but it's good to have a market hall around, and I should come here just way more often for all the fresh stuff. The vegetables, the fruits, olives. I always buy the olives here, that's for sure. It's a little local gem, a little pizza place where you just say how many pizzas you want, and you get then that amount in small pizzas. The rest is a surprise. One of the best ice cream places in the world. Yeah, I'm leaning far out of the window, but they are so super lovely. Unfortunately, they're on winter vacation, so I have to wait till March until they open again. I totally love that logo. It's my favorite Japanese place here in the street where I live, and it shows Mount Fuji and a bat. And just in case you wonder what it's all about, the bat. See that fellow there behind me, that little bat? It's actually the logo of Valencia, and I find that super cool. Batman, step aside. Even the manhole covers here in Valencia are super cool. I hate to rub it in, but this is Valencia in January. I would say it's not the worst place to be. It's the water is tempting. We have blue sky. It is not quite as warm as it looks like, but I'm certainly not complaining. He's complaining, is he? We are now in the Parque de Turia, the Turia Park, which is the old riverbed of the now redirected River Turia, and it's a super long, don't know how long, various kilometers, but city park and an amazing place, really. It's green. Apparently, in Valencia, designers grow on trees. So I think you understand why it's probably not a good idea to hug those trees. I'm now surrounded by trees that are called palo borracho, which is in Spanish drunken stick. In English they call silk floss trees. They're quite popular with the people doing yoga in the park. Oh, and this is why they call them silk floss. It's this comes from the pods on the trees, and yes, it's fluffy. Does anybody know what these holes here in the bridges are? They always intrigue me. Okay, cyclists, tourists on bicycles. So we also have some old stuff standing here, things here for the tourists, and it comes in quite handy if people come to visit you and you have to show them. That guy with the long legs, that's me, and as you see, I always carry my camera bag with me. Now I'm at the Centro de Carme de Cultura Contemporánea, one of the museums, cultural centers. They have exhibitions, they have events, from dance to theater to cinema in summer, workshops for kids. So the thing is, if you have a 8-year-old in your family, then you have to provide some sort of an entertainment. There are workshops for photography, how the Stone Age people made fun. Some people say that Valencia is also a graffiti capital, and well, that's the thing about graffiti. Some stay longer, some get painted over. I mean, just look at the one behind me and tell me that this isn't cute. I think it is totally adorable. And another amazing piece of art here. I should probably not be in the picture because I'm spoiling it. We are now at the train station in Valencia at the Estación del Norte, and behind me you see the train that is just about to leave to Madrid in, I guess, a few moments. Originally I wanted to avoid the tourist highlights because I think that most people know them anyway, and I wasn't planning to do a tourist guide here. But when it comes to the architecture of Calatrava, I do have a soft spot, and as such, here we are in the, well, it's called the hemisphere. My son calls it the eye, and it's part of the Ciudad de las Artes y de las Ciencias. You might have seen one or the other shape, probably sneaking into my designs. So Santiago Calatrava, thank you. There are days that I could just walk everywhere looking up until I probably, run into something or somebody. But one of the highlights of every visit to Valencia, I don't know if you can decipher that in here, behind me, it's the proof that you have been here. Last stop,
Caixa Forum as part of the Ciudad de las Artes y las Ciencias. It's another Calatrava building. Actually, I think it's probably my favorite, and it always has exhibitions and events here. So there is currently an exhibition about art and nature, and also one that is called Alice in Wonderland, or themed Alice in Wonderland, which is about mirrors, and it's super fun, it's interactive. And here, last but not least, you see how much fun mirrors can be. Oh goodness, there are two of me.